Okie dokie.
What's going on, Internet? It is your boy, Eric Banholtz, back again with another awesome live stream. I got
Jack Malaco here. Welcome.
Here on the other end of the
Internet,
I guess.
Oh,
Internet. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be one or two things.
What's the first thing you notice about this stream?
This stream?
Sounds pretty good, huh?
It sounds pretty good, and we got a little addition here.
Yeah. New icon.
Yeah, you guys asked for it, and we finally got it. Oh, see, immediately people were like, yeah, the echo's gone. See?
The echo is gone.
Ask, and you shall receive, guys.
So everyone was telling us that we had to fire Josh for screwing up the echo.
Yep, so we went ahead and we listened, guys. It was tough to part ways, but, we had to do it. So we went ahead and got rid of Josh. So say hello to our new social media guy. You want to switch on back and show yourself off, man? There he is. This is Dominic. This is our new social media guy. He's going to be taking over for Josh's role. And hopefully, we won't get any more echo issues. So thanks for sending your regards.
And Dominic, let this be a lesson. If there's ever any echo, you will be fired on the spot.
We will, we've already got a couple people that are missing Josh. That's too bad.
Yeah.
But, that's what happens. We got to keep on growing.
This is a serious operation here.
Yeah, we keep these things
very serious.
Very serious.
No jokes allowed.
No. So, we move on. Dominic, you want to say hi one more time? Show off yourself.
Yeah, come in front of the light.
Here we go.
You good? Maybe back here.
Hello.
So, all right. Actually, this is Dominic. He's actually in operations. We're playing a little
no worries, guys.
Extended April Fool's joke on you guys. So he is a new hire at the Beardbrand office. Mm-hmm. But flip back, we do.
Yeah,
have
we
Josh.
do still have Josh. It was a joke. Yeah, he's still here, guys. No worries. Right. He's still here. So Dominic, thank you.
He's got the best voice at Beardbrand.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got a.
That's what they tell me. But hey, Beardbrand world, great to be here. I'm looking forward to interacting with you guys a lot here in the near future.
Damn.
Thanks for having me.
Dude, you really do have a really good voice.
Yeah. So between Jack, Dominic, and y'all's voice.
Yeah, between the two of us, we could be really doing something nice. Maybe do a podcast or something. Maybe we should voice over some things. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway.
I've got a face for radio and a voice for blogging.
Yeah. Oh, that's new. I've never heard that one. Voice for blogging. Anywho, guys, so welcome to the stream. As always, we're going to go ahead and get into some housekeeping rules right away. As always, you know that we're doing our giveaway. So if you haven't, go ahead and click on that link in the description. Give us your name, your email address, and your YouTube channel name, and you'll have the opportunity to win one of 3 $50 gift cards to the Beardbrand website.
$50 holla!
Woo-hoo. And keep a rule in mind. You have to stick around till the end of the stream. At about 45 minutes in, that's when we're going to draw the first name. Then 5 minutes after that, we'll do number 2. And finally, at 55 minutes in, we'll do number 3. So stick around to the end. Eric, you want to say something?
Well, you know what's interesting? We were looking at the data of all the winners.
Yeah.
And how many times have we done this so far?
I think this is our 10th stream.
10 streams, so like 30 different winners.
Yeah.
And we've only had one person win twice.
Yeah. It's amazing.
But...
And we've seen a lot of regulars.
Twice,
yeah, you can win twice. I mean, we don't discriminate against that. So if it's all random,
Yeah, we don't have the data of all this stuff who wins. So if there's ever a stream of just 3 people, make sure you stay until the bitter end.
Yeah,
you
could win 3 times. Honestly.
No, I think just one.
Oh
winner.
yeah, if it was see, this is why I didn't study math in college. Anywho, so go ahead and fill that out if you haven't had the chance, and we'll draw those names at the end. Make sure that you stick around so that you get a chance to call yourself out at the end. Make sure that you're in the stream, and we'll get you your stuff. All right? So besides that, why don't we just run through the schedule real quick? So we're kind of working towards a more cemented schedule for all these live streams. We're going to try and keep them a little bit more structured going forward. We've got our new setup. I really like this way we've got things. We've got the gong. We've got our microphones. We got Josh back there. The whole thing feels much more professional nowadays. We've come a long way on these, man. It feels good.
Yeah, I just want to upgrade the camera one of these days.
Yeah,
get
absolutely.
that at like 1080p or...
Well, it's already at 1080p, but...
Better
megapixels would be biggest thing.
We need the MPs here.
Yeah, we need to get a couple Twitch streamers in here, man. Could help them get our setup, up to snuff. Anywho, so let's just run down through the schedule real quick. We got it here in front of us. So as always, we're going to start with the housekeeping rules like we normally do to let you guys know about the live streams, what's going on, let you know about the giveaway and all that good stuff. Then we'll get into some product updates, let you guys know what's going on in the wonderful world of the products. We'll talk about any upcoming projects, any videos that we want to tease. Then the cream of the crop will rise to the top with the mini style consultations. You guys have been sending in your pictures to style@beardbrand.com. Eric and I will be lovingly taking a look at some of those that Josh has helped us pick out. We'll do about anywhere from 10 to 20 of those. They're going to be really short, so we're going to get right to the point in those. Those are not going to be, lengthy. We're not going to spend 2 minutes on every single guy. These are going to be anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute at the most on these guys.
Maybe we get the gong going for that.
Yeah, absolutely. We got to just gong these things out, man. That way we can get to more of them because, we're getting hundreds and hundreds of these pictures. And if we only get to about 10 to 20 of them in these streams, that's not that many guys that are getting style consultations. And we can get into a little bit more of in-depth style consultations, and we'll tease that a little bit when we get to it. So stay tuned for that. We've got some alternatives for you if you don't get to them on the stream, all right? So after that, what we'll do is we'll kind of get into a topic of choice. I've brought in a topic. Eric might have brought a topic too. These are going to be kind of more of a surprise. These it adds to a more natural bit of the stream, a little bit more of the conversational piece. It's kind of a podcasty feel to it.
Do they call it topic because I get to pick what my topic is?
Yeah. Is that sarcasm? Wait,
it's
wordplay. It's a pun.
Yeah, it's a pun.
I gotta add that to the list. I gotta add that to the list of things I do not understand, man. I feel like a foreigner sometimes. Like I feel like English is like a second language to me. I just do not understand wordplay very well. Anywho,
don't worry, most people don't understand my jokes, so you're not alone.
Okay, yeah, we'll leave it at that. So after we do those mini style consultations, we will get into the first winner. That's 45 minutes in. They gotta be here, of course. After that, to wrap it all up, from 45 minutes in until that hour, we do these for about an hour. We will take your questions from the chat and answer them here on camera.
Post your questions in the chat.
So if you have any questions, post them in the chat about 45 minutes in, and we'll get to them at the end and answer them to the best of our ability. Bong. All right, man. Let's get into it. So let's update the good viewers on a couple of the product updates. And we actually had a little bit of a launch today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of
How
a relaunch.
many of y'all are subscribed to the Beardbrand newsletter?
I have no idea. We'll see.
We'll see. Well, if you are subscribed, then you know that our combs came back in stock.
Yep. We've been teasing these things forever. The combs are back in stock in the new colors. You got your larger one. That I believe this is called Havana.
Yeah,
right?
Havana, Classic Havana.
Classic Havana. I really like that.
And then this we call the gray marble.
Sweet.
And this has a white imprint of the Beardbrand logo, whereas that one
has
gold.
A gold imprint. I don't know if that's showing up
a little
on
more
camera.
subtle.
Yeah. And so what a couple people are asking is, can they get this one in the pocket comb size? And can they get this guy in the larger size? The answer to that is no.
No.
So we're doing that kind of.
We're all different. They're all unique.
They're all going to be unique.
They're like your children for all the parents out there. They're all little unique snowflakes.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
every comb is going to be a little bit different. And we know you guys got options out there. We know you guys can go to like the Kent Combs of the world and get them real cheap on Amazon. So where we wanted to do something different was to have a product that stands out with an acetate that no one's ever used before.
Yeah.
That will add a little bit of pop to your pocket or a little bit of pop to your bathroom countertop.
Yeah.
Or wherever you keep it. So,
and what's kind of cool is, what were you saying about the acetate? The acetate itself that these are made out of is real special, isn't it? I mean, this is sourced from the original place that acetate was made, right?
Yeah, cellulose acetate comes from a plant, I think wood, but I'm not exactly sure. Cellulose sounds like wood, right?
Yeah, sounds like a plant.
If you smell it.
Oh, it does have like a woody scent to it. That's bizarre because
Yeah.
I'm expecting like plastic. Yeah.
So it smells real. I mean, because these are fresh off of the
these
the
are
boat.
like brand new ones.
And so it still has that smell from manufacturing.
Yeah.
When Carlos was in town, he kind of described the smell as like a olive oil. So if you could imagine like an olive oil.
Yeah, it really does smell like olive oil.
Your Italian genes are helping you out there.
I was gonna say, like, it really does. It smells Italian, you know.
And so once these are sold out, this pattern's gone.
Yeah. Same with this, right? This is
so
it.
once that's gone, that's gone. We're just going to cycle through and get new acetates. So if you're a collector and you like to have different versions of things, then make sure you grab these, because once they're gone,
it'll make like a cool display when we release more of these. You know, you can have all the different acetate colors. It'd be really cool. But I'm excited. I really, really like this one. I've never seen another comb that does this, because, you know, you see a lot of combs that are either like black or brown. I really like that we went with this kind of marbly, kind of stone kind of situation. Really cool. Anywho, so that is the combs. Those are back in stock today if you want to get those. Let's get into, we've got one more to talk about, the wash and softener coming back. That is soon, okay? That's all I can say. That is all the good old product dev team will let me say. The key word is soon.
In this month, yeah.
Yeah, in this month. So we can't give you the exact day. We don't know exactly the day they're going to go up, but it is pretty soon, okay? So be patient with that. It's coming back, and we'll get those back to you when they're ready, all right?
And again, for that, what happens there is we ship it to our fulfillment center over in Belfast, and sometimes shipping stuff happens, so we don't like to make guarantees until we actually get stuff.
Yeah.
In Belfast, it's through customs. Everything's been cleared. Otherwise, we're kind of disappointing a lot of people.
Yeah, we don't want to make empty promises, you know? So
we can only control certain things, and shipping,
it is what it is, man. I mean, it's this whole different world that's very confusing to me as someone who does not understand logistics very well.
They say ship happens, right?
Ship does happen, man. So there it is. I actually got that one. Okay. So I'm understanding some puns.
Well, I didn't come up with that one. That's probably why you got it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that wasn't yours. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense, you know. Anywho, so let's get into now. That's a very subtle gong bang right there.
Yeah.
Didn't want to blow your ears out. I'm actually not sure, because we've got the microphones figured out pretty well this week, but I'm not sure if we hit this thing really hard, if it's going to like blow everyone's ears out. So we're going to be a little bit more subtle with that one. Anywho, so
sometimes everyone needs a good ear blow.
Yeah, man. So that's just how it goes. So anywho, in terms of video projects, we've got a cool new series coming out in terms of kind of a new thing. It's not a super... What are you staring at like the screen like that? Did I miss something again?
Probably.
Oh, my God. This is ridiculous.
All right, let's
anyway,
go.
So we got this new series coming out. Eric's been working on this really hard. It's very cool. It's a new Beard Styles one for you guys. We're going to be rolling those out pretty soon. I think as soon as next week, honestly. Been working on finishing those up. And these will really give you guys a good idea of all the different beard styles that you can wear. And
well, not all of them.
Not all of them. I mean,
because all right, here's the thing about beard styles, guys, and we'll see it in the comments. I guarantee.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I know that we'll see this one in the comments.
Here's the math. If you break your beard up into 4 sections, you've got your mustache, you've got your goatee area.
Yep.
You've got your cheeks, and you've got your neck beard. Right. 4 sections.
This area. Yeah.
Now let's just assume 3 different lengths, like completely shaved, short, long. When you factor in the 3 different lengths,
right,
and 4 different quadrants of your beard, you can grow 394 different beard styles.
I saw you mention that number. That still blows my mind.
Yeah, and if you took it up to like 4 different lengths, then it just like astronomically.
Yeah, I mean there really is like a million different ways you can just kind of like put them all together and just make different styles. Like there's styles that have probably never even been invented yet.
Yeah. So with this series, we just talked about 21 of them.
Yeah, the main ones.
And the reality is like someone's handlebar mustache, maybe someone else's imperial mustache.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
There's some wiggle
multiple
room,
names
you know,
for the same kind of style, and generally your genetics will kind of determine the look. So don't get too into the minutia of this series of all the names, but more of try to get a feel and a grasp for what the core style is trying to tell you and recommend.
Absolutely. So those will be coming up pretty soon. That is the big tease of the week. So look forward to seeing that pretty soon, man. It'll be good. I'm excited to start rolling those out. Those are good videos.
Roll out.
All right, Joshua, my man behind the computer. We are officially...
Nobody calls me Joshua.
Well, I call you Joshua right now.
My grandmother does.
You want to get the gong going? There we go.
All right, style consultation.
Let's get into the style consultations, man. So Josh, our man behind the computer, along with Dominic, who's back there too, has picked out some awesome different guys from style at beardbrand.com. And Eric and I have our monitor over here where we can see you guys, and we're going to take a look at some of these different dudes. So we'll do about 30 seconds to a minute on every single one. Some of these guys have multiple images, but we'll get right into it, Josh.
Let's time it.
Let's time it. Yeah. Let's get this going. So
all right, cool.
We're going to be real quick about these, okay? Josh actually has some notes on each one, too. So if they asked a specific question,
I'll preface it.
You know, it'll we'll get right into it. All right.
1 minute.
1 minute.
That's what we got.
Okay, we're going to do 1 minute on it. How many of these guys do we have, Josh?
We have 1, 2, 3, 4.
He's just counting.
12.
We got 12. Okay, so 12
Some
minutes.
of them sent in multiple photos.
Yeah, let's roll.
Okay, this is Frank. He wants to keep growing his hair and put it in a bun, but doesn't know how short he should trim it.
This is Frank. Okay.
He has 4 photos.
He's got 4 photos. Can we see all 4 of them real quick?
Boom.
Holy cow.
Let's alternate. You take this one, I'll take the next one.
Yeah, first of all, man, I would not touch that hair. Let me see that other picture where he's got those long locks. Look at that, man. He's got kind of that surfer vibe going on that I wish I could grow. I'm almost reminded of like Rob Machado. I really like that one. So the only suggestion I would have with this guy is maybe rock something like a Van Dyke if he doesn't want to go for the full beard. I really like that style though. It looks like it's not coming up super strong on the cheeks. So if he wanted to go with something a little bit more distinctive, I think the Van Dyke would be a great style with him. Even a Hollywoodian would be really cool if he shaved those down just a tiny bit.
Flip the photos.
Oh man, okay, maybe I was wrong. You know, I'm almost getting Game of Thrones vibes from this guy. I can't remember what the guy's name is in the show, but, you know, honestly, if he wants to try something else out, maybe try the Van Dyke, but I would not touch that hair. That hair is fantastic, my dude.
Yeah, dude. Grow it while you can.
Absolutely. Let's get to the next guy.
Cool. This is Kiss. He's been 25 days on biotin and wants to know how short to trim it.
Biotin.
All right, so, yeah, dude, he's 21 years old. He's still pretty young. Your beard's going to come in. Does he have any more photos or just this one?
Just the one.
I think, personally, I think you would be better off keeping it pretty short to the face, especially with your sideburns. I might tighten that up because you tend to have a rounder face.
Yeah.
And when you have a rounder face, you want to bring this hair down to kind of elongate your face.
Yep.
It's hard to tell the entire look, but I would imagine it's still pretty patchy across the board. Give it a little bit of time. You could probably leave the mustache at its current length if you wanted to leave it there. But when I say take it down, I would take it down to like a 1 guard.
Yeah, that seems to be the best part, yeah.
And then just like, you know, grow what you got, give it some time, see how it fills in. And
oh, there we go. All right, hope that helps. Look at this.
This is Justin.
This is Justin. Did Justin have any questions for us today?
No, just 2 photos.
Just 2 photos. Can I see the other one real quick? Look at that beard, man. Great lines on there. You know what, man? I really do not have too much to recommend for him. Great mustache strength, great strength all through the cheeks, great density. The only thing I would suggest is if he wants to try out a shorter beard, he could potentially do that. And he could rock something similar to what Carlos has if he wanted to. But you know what? Man, I'm tempted to just say leave that one alone. This guy's got his style down really well. I don't know what he's got going on underneath that hat. He's got the hat on in both pictures, so I really can't add much to that. Eric, did you have any thoughts on that while we have 15 seconds?
My only suggestion, you guys know if you got a big beard, I think you should go with a big mustache. But
yeah,
there's a lot of inconveniences that come along with that. So it's kind of up to him.
Yeah.
But
other than that,
great looking beard, man.
That's a great beard. Cool.
All right, y'all are done early. Jeez.
Yeah, we're just plowing through these guys, man. Wait.
This is Rainier. He has to keep it corporate for work, but wants to know what to do with the stash.
This is a great idea. This is a great
you
corporate
can't
beard
be
right there.
you can't be taking my talk.
All right.
This is my time,
All right,
man.
all right.
Jeez.
Go for it.
What did you say his name was?
Rainier?
Rainier. Dude, like, yeah, follically gifted. I'm not sure if you're trimming right below the lip or if that's just the natural growth pattern.
He has to keep it corporate for work.
Yeah, but right here by the soul patch, if
those parts.
He gets
if
a little
those
bit right
patches are legit or not.
Gotcha.
Oh, he might intentionally shave this.
Yeah. If he's shaving here, I would just suggest for him to continue to grow that in.
Mm-hmm.
If it's natural, then that's cool as well. When it comes to the mustache, again, I think the bigger the mustache, especially with your density and your ability, I think you could get away with that. And then you could even go with like a natural swooping curve at the tips to add a little bit of distinguishation.
Sort of add that as like the anchor to his beard. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or you can go like what Justin did with the previous one and just kind of blend in the mustache with this beard.
I'm gonna cut you off on that one. All right.
Next
Let's
up.
have a look. Who's up next? Who's on deck?
This is Pedram. He wants to know if he should keep the beard. 2 photos.
Dude,
have you seen this guy?
I don't think so.
No?
Absolutely. Yeah. There is no reason why this guy needs to take off his beard. There is great coverage, great density. I think the biggest thing he's going to struggle with is I can kind of see the beginnings of the mustache not following suit with the rest of the beard in terms of strength and density. I think if he was to grow out his beard a little bit longer, which I actually do suggest, I think he would have a great beard. It dips down a little bit, kind of like mine does. You know, he's got those 2 little side bits on either side near the mouth. But keep an eye on the mustache if you are to grow it out, because I do think it may go a little bit behind. And if you don't want to end up like me, where it's like a really small one versus a big beard, I would keep that.
I don't know. I think his mustache would grow in pretty good.
You think so?
I would suggest for him to go long here because he's got a smaller chin, and a bigger beard will look really nice on him as it fills out and he can square it up.
Okay, yeah, go with that. So, point being, grow that out, man. It's a good looking beard. Good
All right. Next up, we have Brad, who has 2 photos.
Brad.
What up, Brad?
Does he have any questions or anything?
No.
Just wants our opinion.
So this is a good natural beard. I like the color, the 2-tone color.
He's got those natural cheek lines.
Yeah, for this length, I think it looks good. I think if he wanted to go a little tighter with it, he could clean up the cheek lines and take those down a little bit.
Yeah.
To go with like an even swoop to where the corner of his mouth is.
Okay.
And then he could also edge and clean up the sides. When I had my beard at this length, I kind of had the same thing where you get like a few stray hairs, and those few stray hairs, because it's not as dense as your beard, it can look a little wild. But with a good barber trim in there, you might even want to grow like the part out by your chin a little bit longer and kind of level it up rather than having more of like that swooping motion, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
No, I get that. And one thing I want to mention before we just move on from this guy is keep that color. I really like the 2-tone in there. You know, the mixture of the white and the black hair. A lot of guys will try and dye that out, but I really like the contrast in there. Ooh, that one was tinny. All right, who's out on deck?
Hold up, we just got some feedback about the gong.
Oh yeah, what's up with the gong?
Is it too loud?
No, if someone just said if you don't warm it up, like kind of like vibrate it beforehand, you might shatter it by just smashing it at once.
Really?
Dude, I want to smash a gong. I want that to shatter.
That's what Tim Noonan is saying.
Dude.
Okay, Tim.
How cool would that be to break the gong?
One of these days, we're going to shatter that gong.
I want to see it break. How long have you had this gong?
Tim, why did you do this?
Tim,
why have you done this?
I'm a man of destruction.
Oh, my God.
Next is Nicola. He has 2 photos.
This is me, yeah.
No, just the one.
There. Oh, is it just him? Okay. Nicola.
Or maybe
good curly beard, man. One thing I am tempted to say I think it's the 2. I would say maybe bring up the neck hair just a little bit, because I think this guy is still young, so it looks like he's got a lot more growing to go. The cheeks are definitely catching up to the neck hair, and with the mustache it's a little bit smaller, so I would say grow out that mustache, let that be the anchor of the beard, unless you want to go with more of a Hollywoodian style. Is this the same guy?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, cool. So yeah, in this picture it's almost like a totally different beard. A lot better coverage, a lot better density. It's a little almost thinner in the soul patch area. There's a lot of hair there, but the hair that is there seems a bit thinner. Good shape, though. I would keep the cheek lines down so that you get that nice, even shape throughout the whole thing. I can see where it's creeping up just a little bit. So
my recommendation would be on the hair to maybe take your disconnect a little bit lower down rather than running the risk of kind of having that pineapple effect, which I've personally dealt with in the past.
You've rocked to the pineapple?
Yeah.
Nice. It's a good look. All right.
Next we have Aaron.
Ooh.
What's up, Aaron?
Nice picture.
Great hair.
Yeah.
Nice beard. You kind of have a thinner mustache, as I would imagine you already know, but the shape of the beard looks good.
Yeah.
Looks well groomed. Do we have any more photos?
Nope.
Good color on there.
Good color.
Yeah.
No questions or requests or anything?
No, just straight up.
Yeah, so I mean, I think it's you can go with this style, keep it at this. I would probably, because you do have a thinner mustache, just kind of go with either more of the, we call it the Arabic beard style,
Yeah.
which is a hybrid beard style where you kind of take the mustache down, leave it as
Very
a
thin.
scruff, or you can trim the mustache and have like a nice little line on the mustache as well. In terms of the beard's shaped well. And then you've got an incredible hair, dude. I love the hairstyle.
I wouldn't touch anything but the hair.
And quite jealous with
Yeah, I'm really jealous of that hair. I mean, he's got
the hair you can
some
grow.
good hair. He could even rock the whaler if he wanted to. Anywho, but let's keep it going.
All right, this next one is Cicero, and he wants to know if we
Cicero.
he wants to know if we should take off the stash.
What?
Dude, come on. Don't touch that stash. If you were to do anything, I would take the beard off before I would take off the stash. The stash in and of itself, man, that is a thing of legends, dude. Wow. Okay, so my only suggestion would be grow that hair out on the top a little bit more, because I think he could go with a full-on style where he could slick that back a little bit and get a really cool kind of like turn-of-the-century style going on. I'm a big a big pusher for like old-fashioned styles. I really like that. Maybe trim in the beard a little bit more, but this is almost a variation of the Verdi beard, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I think he would have to tidy up the beard a little bit, like roll it under for a really nice Verde beard. But yeah, the styled mustache and the beard would.
I'm getting hints of like Greg Brzezinski in there. Do you see that in it all? You know, this guy definitely has a little bit of Greg in him, especially with that mustache.
So
that
like his son
mustache is
Victor?
killer. So Cicero, don't you dare touch that mustache, man. That thing is awesome, in my opinion. You can take it off if you want to. Right in time. Sweet. Keep it going, dude.
Next one
Right.
we have here is Cicero. No, sorry, we
Nope,
just did
that ain't
Cicero.
Cicero.
This is Luis.
Luis.
No comments, questions, concerns.
All
Just
right.
a photo.
Just wants to know.
This is the only photo.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's a good beard, good length. I think for the density he has, I think this is a good length. My only recommendation would be to even up the mustache again, like the previous guy. I think he could probably line it up pretty well and how it tapers down on the side. And then the hair looks a little dry. I don't know if he's using any kind of hair oils or what kind of styling products he's doing with his hair. But he might want to play around with some options there. But in terms of the beard, you know, you grow what you got. Looks like he's still pretty young.
Right.
And it's going to fill in as he gets older.
Yeah. Now, could he use beard oil in his hair?
Yeah, I mean, if he tends to have a pretty dry, coarse hair, and it's typically pretty dull, then yeah, like after you're done applying the beard oil
Just
to your
use
beard,
that residue.
the residue, just run it through your head.
I've been doing that lately, and it's been nice. Here we are, dude. I really want to shatter this now. Maybe at the end.
Well, when I dropped it that one time,
Yeah,
it
it didn't break
shatter,
that one time, so I don't know,
think
maybe-
you'd probably have to hit it pretty hard.
Yeah,
dented.
we probably have to destroy it. I mean, this is a pretty padded stick. Anyway,
Next one is James. He has 2 photos. No comments or questions or concerns.
no comments, questions, or concerns. All right, man. That's a pretty nice beard. I'm almost reminded of Rasputin a little bit. You know, that nice long length. Can I see that side picture one more time, Josh? There we go. So it looks like he's struggling a little bit in the cheek area. So what he could actually do is almost create a more defined line in there if he drops that down to where the hair is the strongest. You know, almost get a chin strap situation going on. Make a really unique style. Or if he wants to go with an even more unique style, take everything off the cheeks and really just focus on the area that's in the circle beard.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing as that. Even continuing the neck beard part.
Yeah, he
like
could
go
continue
back-
with that. Yeah.
Go back, kind of like a long Travis White.
Hollywoodian
Yeah,
or Balboa.
Balboa is the word you're going to look for, or Hollywoodian is going to be what you look for. And then you essentially shave down the cheek lines.
Yeah.
And that would be a pretty dope partial beard or a pretty dope goatee.
Yeah, definitely. And in terms of the hair, I think this guy could benefit from growing it out a little bit and doing like a classic slick back, like all the way from the front. He's got a pretty high crown, or a pretty high temple. And I think pushed back, you know, kind of in a, Italian style would be really cool for him. It would go really well if he went with the Hollywoodian. Kind of a Leonardo DiCaprio, if you will. Anywho, so.
Oh, we went way over on
We
that.
went way over. Sorry, that beard we got wrapped up in that one. All right, Josh, shoes on deck.
Next is Goncalo.
Oh, hang on.
Next is Goncalo. He has 2 photos, or 3.
Three?
Yeah, 3.
He's got 3. Oh,
So this guy,
cool.
same.
And any goals or anything?
No.
Looks younger.
I would say, again, this length is a pretty good length for the density that he has.
Yeah.
I think when it comes to shaping his neckline, you could probably take, just clean up the edge a little bit. Looks like it with a little more clear delineation between the beard and the neck. It's going to add a visual density to it that you might not see. So it's going to, eyes will be directed toward the sharp line versus right now we're in the natural state. It's kind of directed toward, just all over. You're not really pointing at. Where are the other photos?
There's no anchor. Yeah. I mean, if he brought that even down to scruff, that could be a really cool, unique beard.
And then the same thing with the mustache. You could probably tidy it up. And then the hair, again, like, can't really tell with these photos, but you've got a good set of hair.
Yeah, he does.
So I would be liberal with your options for hairstyles and play around with a lot of different options.
For sure. All right. How are we doing?
That's it.
Oh, that was it? Wow.
That was all the photos we had in the queue.
Boom, boom,
We
boom,
crushed
boom,
through
boom,
these.
boom,
Right
boom,
on.
boom,
Hey,
boom,
man,
boom,
don't
boom,
drive
boom,
and
boom.
watch the stream.
Boom,
I
boom,
appreciate
boom,
that you're
boom,
watching
boom,
the
boom,
stream,
boom.
man, but don't drive and try and watch this.
You can, if you have the link, you can always watch it later.
Yeah, you can always try and watch it later. All right. So, with that being said, we got a couple more minutes, about 14 before we draw our first winner. So, with that being said, why don't we get into some questions? Oh, what did you want to
I want to say a couple things.
Sure.
First
can
things first.
Can we go back to full screen? There we go.
Yeah. All right. First things first. It's still time to enter into the giveaway.
Yeah, absolutely. You can still
if
do
you
it.
have not entered, go down to the description below, and there's a link in there.
Yep.
And in that link, you click on it, and you sign up, and you enter.
Yep.
And typically, there's, about 200 people who enter?
Yeah, give or take. We get
I
anywhere
will
from
have
200 to 400.
We'll have like 4,000 people watch this stream, and only 200 will enter.
Yeah.
So you got a pretty good shot. That's like, 1.5% chance of winning?
Yeah, absolutely. It's
when it comes to
crazy.
raffles, like that's about
it's
as
not
good as
bad.
they get.
And, it's I would suggest that you try and do it every stream, Why not,
Yeah.
right? What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah, we can only add your email to the newsletter one time.
Yeah, exactly.
And then what was the other thing I was going to say?
I think it was in terms of the style consultation. So, guys, I know we see that you're putting in the comments like, I wasn't part of the stream. That's fine. I'm sorry we can't get to everyone. I know we only have about an hour to do this, and the style consultation isn't the main thing that we're doing in these. So we're really only picking like 10 to 20 guys, and we're trying to sort of work through a queue. So we appreciate that you guys are sending them in. We do pick a couple guys that are newer that have just sent some in, but if you want to have something a little bit more in depth, you can always send those. And our guy Sylvester, who we brought on the stream last week, he's our style guy. Whatever Eric and I know, like we take a lot of lessons from Sylvester. He's great. I mean, Eric's a lot more fashionable than me, but Sylvester is like amazing, man. He's got this understanding of style that I don't think I could ever
Sylvester
comprehend.
was on the stream, and as on our stream last week, we're rolling out the Alliance. It's going to be a private community.
Yep.
Reserved for those who are looking to continue their investment in themselves and align themselves with like-minded people.
Yep.
So feel free to email style@beardbrand.com to stay in the loop with that. We'll keep you updated with that. The goal is to at least get our beta launched by the end of April.
Yep.
Or May 1st is what we're looking for the Alliance private community. And that's where we're going to be able to follow up and give you that attention to detail with what to do with your style. You can give us progress photos, and we can help you along the ways and kind of help you through the process as you learn how to trim your beard or grow a new hairstyle or even like try new clothes.
Honestly, he's been a big influence on a ton of different guys. He's been showing us the transformations of a couple different people. I mean, he's helped even us to an extent, I've been willing to take different risks because of talking to him, man. So as we roll out the Alliance, maybe we'll work on some more personalized things for you guys with Sylvester and with some other awesome, stylish guys here at Beardbrand. So keep your eye on that. Keep sending your photos into style@beardbrand.com. And, going forward, we'll try and feature more pictures on the stream, all right? Yes, we do read the comments.
What are we talking about now? We're talking about
let's
our
get
own
into
topic, right?
Yeah, so
because I picked my topic.
You picked your topic? Okay,
Yeah.
I have a topic as well. Do you want to go first?
No, you can go first.
So the one thing that I wanted to ask you, because this is a personal question that I've always asked, was
Me or the internet?
no, you. I mean, this could be like a conversation between us at this point. When you first decided to grow out your beard, like first really decided it, I mean, who would you say was like your style role model? Like, who was your beard role model? Because I did this video last week where I sort of talked about my beard transformation from middle school up until now, really. And two of the biggest style influences for my beard were you and Jeff Bone Cristiano. So who would you say your guy was, if there was even any?
Yeah, I mean,
I was going to say it was a different time.
It was a different time, young
way
laddie.
back in the day.
Now, let me tell you, back when we grew beards, we didn't have style icons, you see. No, I mean, you asked, like, the first time I grew my beard.
Yeah. Like, seriously grew it. I'm not talking like high school where you just had scruff. Or,
no,
that is a beard.
So the first time I seriously grew it was for charity.
Yeah.
And it was part of this organization called Beards Because.
Okay. And
we raised money for battered women.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was essentially just growing it untouched.
Yeah.
And there was at that time, there weren't even any resources. But I got involved in that community. But I was still in that phase of grow it out, shave it off, grow it out, shave it off. And so that beard kind of met its demise before being maintained.
Yeah.
And then I never had like an individual person to look up to. What I had was I really leaned on the community. I'm a big fan of the community.
Yeah.
And I when I first started growing like my 3-month, my 6-month, my 12-year beard.
Yeah.
12-month beard. I went to a forum called the Beardboard.
That was Jeff's Beardboard.
Jeff's
Beardboard. I remember that.
Yeah. So I've got a thread on there. It's probably still on there somewhere.
We could probably dig it up at some point.
I would follow the other guys who are going through the same journey. I'd look for guys who had a similar beard type as me, you know, like a red beard, kind of wavy, kind of patchy on the cheeks. And I would see how they're doing, how they're going through it, how they're trimming it up. And it was a really great experience for me to lean on those guys and gain a lot of knowledge. And
so that's really where I came
my
from.
Passion. Yeah.
Without that, I mean, it probably would have been a lot more difficult, you know. And I don't think men's grooming was where it was now back then. I mean, to use beard oil back then was probably like a totally different, like a foreign concept to a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, back then it was like going to the grocery store. Like you couldn't even find a cold press oil. Like,
it was
just
pretty much you just
like,
took what you could get.
Nothing
was
on Amazon. You know, you kind of had to go to your independent soap maker, which were few and far between back then.
Or maybe your barber made it, and even then you'd be like, nah, that's all right.
I don't think any barbers made them back then.
Yeah, like, it was a different thing, you know. So that's pretty cool, though. I never knew that. I knew a little bit about it from reading the website and from watching the videos, but it's cool to, you know, finally know about it. But what was your topic while we still have a little bit of time?
Jeez, well, I mean, I don't think I came prepared enough for this.
That's all right. I think this
was I supposed to ask you a question?
No, not at all. This is the free-form section of it, before we draw our first winner and we get into question and answer.
Okay.
You know?
Well, I mean, you guys know if you follow me on my YouTube channel, I'm kind of more of an entrepreneur and a business guy, self-improvement. I've been working on a book on the side.
That's right. Yeah, you sent me that link the other day. I haven't got a chance to look at that yet, but I will. I know. I'm sorry. I'm a busy guy. Got to make the videos.
It takes like 10 minutes to read.
I know. I'll take a look at it. But did you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, sure. So I'm writing this book, and maybe we can know in the comments what you guys think of it. The basic concept is self-improvement. Yeah. So I wanted to provide, I guess, the readers, the people who buy the book, a way to overcome the daily challenges that they face. And it could be everything from growing a beard out to dealing with struggles with relationships to trying to get a job, whatever it is. But, you know, these concepts kind of transcend all that. And the goal was, it's the size of a field notes. The goal is, how do you make something that...
you actually have a field notes here, so you can see the size. Yeah, if you want to show them that.
So this is how big it'll be. It'll be the same number of pages too, 52 pages.
It's going to be that size too, right?
Yeah, big old font so you can read it, take notes in it. And then...
so you'll be able to write in it, okay?
Well, I hope so.
Oh, yeah?
Unless you don't have any hands. Then that
would be tough, but you can still put the pen in your mouth. But that's at that point, we're just arguing semantics.
So I broke it down to like 9 chapters.
Yeah. That
kind of walk through like almost like your birth to your death. Yeah. With each chapter kind of being like an independent reminder of how to tackle certain things of the day. So, and its form factor, the goal is like something like that you carry around with you.
Right.
You leave it out on your desk.
And it's just something to kind of be there for you throughout the day.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So, yeah, the Book of Reminders is what it's called.
Oh, okay.
And I think what I might do is I might upload it, the beta version of the book, up to the Alliance
That'd
forums.
be cool. That would be, yeah.
And kind of get the feedback from those guys.
See what people think.
Because I feel like the people who end up joining the Alliance are going to be people who really value self-improvement. They want to get better.
For that. Sure.
Yeah. So I'm excited.
That's cool. So I'll definitely have to take a look at that. I'm sorry I haven't yet. But that's I know.
Josh, have you read it yet?
Josh, have you read it? Don't you dare lie. Have you gotten a No, I see those eyes.
Josh hasn't read it. Yeah. Dominic?
Fired.
Again.
Oh.
Fired again, man.
Trey read it.
Trey did read it. So.
Sylvester read it.
I opened it.
They're my two favorites.
There we go. Well, I'll have it read by tomorrow. You have my word on that.
Get it? Because he's wearing a red shirt?
Unless they're watching this in black and white. I don't know why they'd be watching in black and white.
We're going to need a book report from you tomorrow.
Anywho, so with that being said, let's hit the gong. I'm going to shatter it. I don't want to hit it too hard because we've got our drinks behind there, and I don't want to spill stuff on the cords we've got behind this table. So maybe at the end when we move our drinks, we can hit it really hard. But with that being said,
Jack's going to hit it real hard.
Oh, we're going off the rails, man. Anywho, so that brings us up to, we've got 4 minutes until we draw the first winner. You guys, you have 4 minutes to go ahead and hit up that link in the description and enter the giveaway. You got a chance to win one of 3 $50 gift cards to the Beardbrand website. Please let us know your YouTube channel name because that will be the one. And remember, you got to stick around. You can't just fill it out and leave. Got 3 minutes now until that goes. All right. With that being said,
let's get questions now.
We're going to do some questions. So, Josh, did you see any immediately that
I
you wanted?
think the first question I saw was, Eric, how come you look so good?
Well, you're wearing your hair a different way. Is there a reason for that?
There is a reason.
Oh, no, was I not supposed to ask that? Oh, no. I'm sorry. Have I spilled the beans?
Well, so here's the deal.
Yeah.
With my hair right now, I got this new hat. It's a corduroy hat. No joke there. I've been wearing it, and then I took it off, and I felt like a little blemish or scab or something.
Yeah.
And so I'm just rubbing it. I'm rubbing it. And then all of a sudden, I go and I look in the mirror, and I've gone completely meth head on my face. And there's a hole that big on my forehead.
Is it underneath the hair?
Yeah. So
you don't need to show it off, but.
Well, we got to, right? Can you see that?
I don't think you. Oh my God! It really.
A little bit.
I know. Jeez, it's like a third eye.
That's
Mount Vesuvius.
Yeah, you
up
can
there.
see it. You can see it on the thing. Yeah, you can see it a little bit.
Oh yeah, you can see
That's
it.
from a hat?
Well, no, it's
It's
not
from
from
it's from picking.
It's
from wearing
picking
the hat.
it. So here's the thing: if you guys ever feel like a blemish on your face,
don't touch it.
Don't touch it. Just let it go through its course. Yeah, the third nipple, Brian.
Anywho.
And so if I've kind of almost felt like I was Hindu for a while.
Yeah.
Because they got the third eye.
Oh, right there. Huh. So it's looking good. So that's why you're wearing the hair down lately.
Yeah, that's why.
That's all good. I mean, I've been tempted to kind of do it too, but I'm kind of rocking the poor man's pompadour right now, even with my high temples. So anyway, that's that.
Temples, dude.
Yeah, they're kind of high. They go a little bit higher.
It's like a normal dude.
Well,
yeah, Jeff has that.
I'm basing it off of celebrities, and they're you shouldn't really compare yourself to celebrities.
Yeah,
too
Jude
often.
Law, man, he's got really low temples.
Jude Law he's got really high temples, right?
That's sarcasm.
Oh, see, this is what I deal with, people. Anywho, so Alex asks, can you still grow a healthy beard without any products? You Mr. Product Man yourself? You want to?
Yeah, I mean, I've done a video on this a few times, and in my opinion, beard products are more of luxury items. They're nice to have, not have to have. And hopefully, you guys have gotten that feel from our videos.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whenever we talk about using products, these are things that I believe will enhance your life, and
absolutely.
They'll lead to a softer beard. Yeah, but you can certainly have a healthy beard.
Yeah, it probably won't look as good. But it's not gonna just stop.
It's not going to smell as good.
That's true. Yeah, that's been one of the biggest things.
I mean, you may deal with without proper treatment, you may deal with a little more dryness and breakage and split ends and things like that.
That would be the biggest one, especially during the growing out phase.
Yeah, but if you have a short beard, It may not be necessary.
So I mean, take it as you will, but no, it's not absolutely necessary. Jace. Oh, actually, Josh, we're at the 45-minute mark. Why don't we announce our first winner?
Oh, gong time, right?
It's gong time, dude.
We gonged the heck out of this gong today.
I know
we're on gong.
People
control.
were saying we weren't using it enough, but now we're getting on there. So, Josh, do we have our first winner?
I'm working on it.
Okay. Well, why don't we answer another question? Oh, there we go. Okay, let's go.
Let's see if he's in the.
Let's see if he's in the chat. So here comes our first winner. We got everyone saying the gong. I like this. We're kind of training everyone. Doing work today, boys. Yeah, we are. Brian.
Not in the chat. Next question.
Okay. Well, we'll answer a question.
You got to be in the chat to win. Where's Clayton Cook?
Yeah, someone's like,
I know, man. I miss Clayton.
I wonder, is he still in Austin?
I think he's still in Austin.
It'd be interesting to get him on one of the
Instagrammed
stream
him a while ago, and he never got back to me.
That's too bad.
But he's not like a social media maven. So
nah, neither am I. I'm probably the same way. This is one that I really wanted to get to, though. Jason asked, "Are there any styles you think would look good on a guy with on a big guy with glasses?" So this kind of goes back to the thing that I talk about pretty often with working with contrasting shapes. So if you're a bigger guy and you got a rounder face or a square face, you want to sort of work with different shapes. So with a round face, I would suggest going with a rectangle or square frames with your glasses. And then with your beard, you either want to match it to the frames or match it to your face, depending on which one you want to be like the focal point. You know what I mean? So if you've gone with the round face, or if you were born with the round face, I mean, and you've gone with the square frames, that's when you can kind of get towards more of an oval-shaped beard or a rounder beard. But if you want to go full-on, I would suggest if you got the rounder face, go with the square frames or the rectangle frames, and then try out a more square beard. I think the contrast of those two put together with the round face would look really nice. So that's my 2 cents on that one. All right. Do we have our winner, Josh?
I've ran through like 4 different people.
Oh, that's too bad. See, this is what I'm saying, guys. If you do not put your YouTube channel name in there, we cannot call you out because we need to make sure that you're in the channel. So what we do is when you win, we tag you in the chat. And if YouTube doesn't pull your name up, that means you're not in the chat. So you got to stick around, all right? This is what I'm saying. Your odds of winning are actually really good because a lot of guys, no matter how many times we say it, man, they'll fill it out, they'll leave, and then they just don't win.
Just pop out the chat.
Yeah, man.
You can pop out the chat.
So your username, man, should
if you're on mobile, though.
Usually it's your name. Usually it's a lot of times it's just your name. So anyway.
These guys are wanting the gong.
Hey.
Oh, we have one.
Oh, there we go.
Finally.
Let's get our first winner. That calls for a gong, my dude.
And the winner is... Put it on Josh.
His
Josh,
name
put
is...
your camera on.
Oh, my camera?
Yeah, let's see you
right.
real quick.
Yeah, so it's me.
Yeah. No, the winner's not you.
The winner is Eric Atkins.
Eric Atkins.
I won.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's see if you're in the
I
chat.
wonder if is he related
I
to
can tag
Stephen
you, so it
Atkins?
says you are.
So that is our first winner, Eric Atkins.
Atkinson.
Atkinson.
Sorry, I apologize for that. I butchered your name.
Josh fired.
Again.
Yeah.
Damn.
Josh.
You Dominican.
Yep, man. Dominic's going to take over real quick.
There he is.
There we go.
Is he in?
Sweet.
He's right
All
there.
right,
It says
congratulations,
here,
Eric.
with like 6 exclamation marks.
Congratulations. All right, let's answer a few more questions. We'll push back the second winner just a tiny bit. Josh, if you can get them on deck, Eric and I will we'll answer a few questions if we can. All right, here we go. Danny, he's been here since the beginning of this stream, so we got to answer a question from him. And he asks, this is Danny, by the way, any tips? What are you doing, man?
Having a good time.
All right, it is a good time. I like this. This feels very casual this time. Anywho, any tips on growing a large goatee? No stash, like the sides of the goatee you grow out, but doesn't look look sharp on any short length. Man, I cannot read. On a short length. So you talked about the goatee a little bit in your beard styles video, and what a lot of people don't realize is that a goatee in its tried and true form is just the chin hair. A lot of guys will think that it's actually a circle beard. They think that the mustache is brought in there, but it's really, it's really just the chin hair. So this guy, Danny, he's asking if there's any tips on growing a large one, like no stash, but the sides, you grow out, but it doesn't look sharp. So you're not going for like the full supervillain look. If you don't, you don't want to go for, I can't even think of like a perfect, like Jafar, I guess.
It sounds like he's having a hard time getting through the awkward stage.
Yeah.
Which is really,
that's tough.
I mean, it's to me, it's something that all guys got to deal with as you grow it out. And there's just going to be like a period of a couple of weeks or maybe even a couple of months where it doesn't look dope.
Yeah.
The other thing to keep in mind is depending on where you're growing your goatee, like the front part, your chin part, it's going to hit terminal length at a shorter length. So if most of your growth is just on the front of your chin, it's probably going to hit terminal length about right down here.
Yeah, definitely.
And a lot of the weight and the growth from your goatee area is going to come from below your chin.
Yeah, most
so your
of the
neck
strength
area
is going to be down here, you know.
So this grows a half an inch each live stream. I don't know if he's saying like it's really dragging on here or what.
I don't know. Maybe both.
But yeah, so if you want to grow a mean goatee, I would even just kind of consider growing this whole section, and you might be able to rock something pretty gnarly as it gets bigger.
I would be tempted to say make sure you trim it though, because if you don't, you know, you can end up with just a straight up neck beard, which is fine. If you want to rock the neck beard, that's cool.
Yeah, Danny, without seeing your actual photograph, it's kind of hard
to
say, like if you do have like a lot of density on the front here, or if it just starts below your chin.
Yeah. So do we have a second winner, Josh?
Yes.
All right, let's get in on our second winner.
Let me type out.
We'll hit the gong when he's here.
All right, are you ready? You ready, Jack?
I'm ready.
Are we going to flip back to Josh again?
Do you want to flip back to Josh?
All right, I can come back to me. I'm just.
I got the gong ready. I'm about to break this thing, dude.
Winner number 2.
Josh back in the dungeon.
In the dungeon, yeah. Francisco Fajardo.
There you go, dude. You want to say that?
Sorry.
Oh, there we go.
I apologize
Francisco.
for butchering
you didn't gong him.
Well, I got to make sure he's here. That might be a preemptive gong.
Maybe. I could tag him.
Oh, there we go with Danny. Okay, so he's saying he has no soul patch growth, but he'll send a picture later, so we can take a look at your picture later, Danny. But
there he is.
There he is. Congratulations, man. Yeah. Sweet.
Francesco.
So there it is. Oh, you hear that? There's a little bit of reverb on that one. Sweet.
I just saw a comment that I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah, what's up, Josh?
They want to know if I can answer some questions next week.
Yeah, I don't see why not. We could definitely get Josh in here to answer some questions. Because here's the deal, man. It's like, so a lot of people kind of get angry at us because they're like, oh, you guys only have good guys with good beards on the channel. That's not true.
I don't.
Yeah. I'm not saying that your beard is bad, Josh, but you have a totally
different. He just said your beard is bad, Josh.
He just said you look like shit.
I did literally say
you got a terrible beard.
You look awful. When I see you, I want to vomit. That's what I heard.
That's pretty much what I said. I hate your beard, Josh. You need to be fired. Dominic has a much better beard. But no, I absolutely think that would be cool to get you on the stream. So we actually had Sylvester on last week, and he has a bit of a patchy beard. But I think that's cool. I think it's boring if we have guys who just have killer beards on every single time. I mean, I personally don't think my beard's that great. It's kind of like curly and weird.
You've been getting some shit lately, too.
Yeah. You know what the biggest thing is these, you know?
I like the natural cheeks.
I don't know about those. I've never had natural cheek lines before. Anytime I grow out my beard, I'd either bring it all the way down to the jaw, or I would shave these to have more of like a.
I think if you got to practice your line, because your line would be a little hard.
Yeah, it would.
You got to work on the curve.
It would be all over the place. Yeah, it would always be pretty hard. But I kind of liked that hard line. But now that the beard is going more natural down here, it would just look kind of odd. So we'll see. I'm gonna keep them going, but you know, we'll see.
Speaking of people growing beards,
yeah,
I don't know if you can tell my beard's a little longer too.
Yeah, you are growing it out a little bit.
Yeah, I think I'll give it a little more, maybe a couple more months of growth.
Yeah,
get it back to where it was before. So for those of y'all who prefer me with a little bit longer beard, just wait, I guess.
So you're thinking about maybe going longer? Would you ever go to like this length?
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably go to that length. I don't know if I'd go like Jeff Juan Cristiano's current length. He's gone pretty long.
Yeah, he has actually.
I don't know if you guys subscribe to Jeff's personal YouTube channel, Bon.
That's a good channel, actually.
Yeah, I would recommend it. It's a good one.
Yeah, so if you guys ever
we need to get him back on the channel. I would
love to get more Jeff videos. Yeah, he's been kicking it into high gear with making some stuff, so maybe he'll make one for us.
No, I told him I'd call him this week, and I haven't done it yet.
Well, it's only Tuesday. Anywho, so let's answer one more question, then we'll get one more winner, and then we will we'll wrap it up. Okay, here's a good one. Oh yeah, if you guys didn't know, combs are back today. We mentioned this earlier in the stream. Go ahead and pick yourself up some of those, all right? Someone really hates my cheeks. Man.
It's okay. They hate me too.
That's all right. Ned hates us all. Okay. When blow drying a beard, is it safe to use it at the hottest setting, at the highest intensity? Yeah, I would say at the beginning when you're setting the shape, you know, for those first few seconds, I would absolutely say you can use it at the highest setting. Don't use it for very long, though. And I've actually been toying with this idea. So my girlfriend has this stuff that she sprays in her hair before she blow dries it. It's like a frizz protector or a heat protector. I think it's called iron protection, really. And I was wondering if that would be something that you would recommend putting on your beard before you blow dry. You know, you don't personally blow dry your beard. I think yours.
No,
is,
I blew. Well, I mean that is.
You
currently-
did. When, yeah, right now. You
So there's an interesting study done in South Korea
yeah.
where like legitimately all the technology and knowledge for skincare, health and beauty is
Like
coming out
the
of
top
South
of the
Korea.
top.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got skincare like
So
on
they've
the
done.
walk.
They actually did a study on the use of blow dryers and the
Yeah.
effect on hair.
Okay.
And there's a lot of misconception that using a blow dryer is going to be bad for your beard.
Yeah, a lot of people think it's going to kill your beard.
Right. So here's the deal, guys. It's like if you have a blow dryer, high heat, let's say it's like right here, pointed on your beard in one
Yeah.
location, that's going to damage it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But what you want to do is you want to hold it about, I think it was like 30 centimeters.
Yeah.
Or,
Jeff actually had a really good way that he did it in his video. He said, like, you know when a singer is belting out a note, you know, they'll hold it out here so that they don't sound too loud. So, you know, like right there, you know?
right. And then you want to keep it moving.
Right.
is the
You don't
other
want to
thing.
just
So
hang it there.
Movement and distance
Mhm.
and high heat, they go
That's fine.
together terrifically. But
And I wouldn't recommend doing it for very long. I mean, if you go back and watch any of our videos where we use a blow dryer on our beards, you see that we're using that cold shot really, really often. I mean, like, when I pretty much blow dry my beard every morning now, unless I'm feeling super, super lazy, because it honestly takes like 2 minutes. And I'd say like 5 seconds of that to 15 seconds of that is with the high heat and the hotness. And then I just, you know, I switch it over to that cool shot, and then there you go. The cool air with a bit of that nozzle. The nozzle works wonders, honestly. That's going to really set your beard in shape. All right? So I hope that helps you out. Josh, do we have our third winner?
We do.
Right on.
flip it over.
Let's get that going, dude.
Oh,
Oh, and let's see you. Let's see
Oh,
your beautiful
boy.
face
My
in the
beautiful-
dungeon, dude. There he is.
This is
Awesome.
like there's going to be like something's going to happen to Josh, and this will be the photo. It'll be like Josh
like a
is
screenshot
abducted,
from a
and
live
it
stream.
will be like,
Yeah, it'll be like that's the picture they use.
Exactly.
I'd
No.
like to eventually upgrade the camera to like a super high quality camera, but then keep that exact same setup
keep
for
the
Josh.
FaceTime, the dungeon for me.
Yeah, just keep Josh in like the worst looking place possible. That is the other side of the studio, by the way.
Yeah.
That's
All our budget is over.
we don't
there.
have him in like in a closet or something. If you guys
All right, who we
remember.
got?
All right,
Okay.
yeah,
Winner number
sorry.
3 is Ellipses.
Ellipses. That's a cool name.
It is cool.
Ellipses. Sir.
And get the camera back away from me as fast as possible.
Josh, lay off my girlfriend. I see her in the chat. Stop talking to her.
I haven't said anything
strawberry
yet. That's someone else.
She's in here. Anywho, so let's answer. How about?
She's
two
asking if you're
more
cheating on
questions?
her with
two
me.
more questions, and then we can.
yeah, I want
Good
to address one thing before we
Sure.
get into those questions.
Yeah, man.
If you've bought something from Beardbrand
Sure.
and you're not 100% happy, like
Yeah.
if you thought you didn't get the right value, if you thought it was too expensive, if the smell wasn't right, if any reason you're not happy,
Yep.
then please email support@beardbrand.com. We
Yep.
are more than willing to take care of you.
Yeah, we'll
And
help
we're
you
going to
out,
do
guys.
whatever it takes to make you happy. Like
Yeah.
that is our utmost and first priority with a business.
I think someone's trying to break down
got-
this wall. We got our office on the other side of the studio, so it sounds like someone's jackhammering the wall.
So don't hesitate to email us and let us know what we can do to make it right. So
Yeah, we'll help you
there's
out,
no
guys.
reason you should be unhappy with any product you purchase from us. We'll make you whole.
Yeah, so we'll help you out, man. Here's a good question. Going off of that, Blessed Beardman asks, here's a question. What is the shelf life of a bottle of beard oil? What would you say is the shelf life?
So there's going to be a couple answers to this. We put after you open it, we recommend that you use it within 9 months.
Yeah.
And that's where Beardbrand products. Every other company is going to have different
It
shelf life
differs.
depending on their ingredients they're using.
Yeah.
And the key is like what you're going to see is over time, The fragrance is going to lose its strength.
Mm-hmm.
It's not necessarily going to be bad at 9 months on.
No, I wouldn't say, but it's definitely going to be more subtle, I guess. Yeah.
So what we say is the best by 9
Mhm.
months. And a typical bottle should last you about 3 months.
Yeah, that makes sense. If
So
you're using
there's a
it
little bit of
in the
pattern.
amount that you should be using on a daily basis, 3 months is probably good. Maybe 4 if you're really, really stretching it out. But yeah, 3 months is probably good. Anywho,
Is that it? Shall we wrap it up?
Why don't we? Do you want to do one more?
Was Ellipsy in here?
How about from your fan club?
From
page?
our fan club, Classic Monkey.
Yep.
Well, first off, Classic Monkey, thank you for creating the Instagram Eric Banholtz fan page.
Yeah, we appreciate that. She's even drawn pictures of you and
it's been quite the hit in the Beardbrand office with my wife. So very flattered by that and very honored. And so Classic Monkey asks, when will I grow my hair back out? And
or are you going to leave it short?
Or am I going to leave it short? I think I may add a little bit of length to it, but I'm not going to get it long like I had a couple years ago. So,
like that super, super long style that you used to rock?
Yeah, I kind of like the side part, and
that's a good look.
Maybe like a little bit longer side part. I feel like that's my core look.
Now, would you ever go back to that? You had a quiff a while back. I think it was like 2016, where it was like really loud, like it was a big one. I think you had it done at Cut and Grind. Would you ever go back to something like that?
I kind of want to do, I tend to like to be on the forefront of styles and not on the tail end of stuff. So whatever's
about to become popular.
I want to try.
You'd rather do that rather than be like me and just like jump on the fade train right now.
And I've been thinking about the mullet. I've been kicking around that idea for a while. I don't think a lot of people do it. I think I could make the mullet cool again.
Are you serious?
Because the mullet, in the mullet in the past, it was never associated with the beard. It was just a mullet with like a shaved face.
Actually,
so I wonder, like, I kind of want to do.
I feel like if it was done right, it could maybe work. Unless you're just messing with me, I don't know.
No, I kind of want to do it. Long in the back.
Yeah.
Tied up top, part in the front.
Be interesting.
Like a modern day mullet, I
but then pair it with a beard, because I feel like so often guys have they would just pair it with a mustache, maybe like a cop stash or something like that. But with a full beard, I don't know, man. We'll see.
Yeah, and Classic Monkey was surprised that we knew it was her.
Yeah, we pretty
We're
much
smart people over here in the Beardbrand office.
Mm-hmm. So we played Sherlock Holmes.
All right, I hope you guys had fun this week.
Yep. We'll end off with a gong. Oh.
Peace.
Woo! I'm gonna end the stream.